We're live. Cool, right. The reason I've changed the thing around, by the way, is so I can add in a banner and the banner will be predictly.app. Boom, that goes there. And then I can also add in the comments. So show comments on stage and they're going to come up a bit by your face. Sorry, Hugo.
No
Um,
problem.
but what it will mean is people can, let's get the font bigger and bigger again. Right, cool. So now people, when they leave their comments, they're going to come up on the right hand side, and then our predictfully.app is on the left hand side. Looks good, right?
I really think it looks good. Yeah, I was just putting the link in the chat, so everyone of
Okay,
our followers will make sure that it's there.
excellent. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing quite good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
you
sick
feel?
for the last week a bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, feeling much better again. So I'm happy to be like fully back, get back to work. I mean, I worked in between, but now it is really
Yeah,
starting.
it
Looking
sure
at the
is.
markets again.
Yeah.
Not making me
So
too happy, but
yeah, I know. Been some good fixtures this week, though, for sure.
yeah,
Some really good fixtures.
I
So
think
let's just
last
wait for
night
it. Oh, go on.
Yeah, no, last night were like it was really nice, the games.
Yeah,
I think I will.
I watched the Arsenal match last night, Arsenal versus Brentford, and it was the second half was a great game of football. Like it was very, very end to end, exciting. I thought Brentford played really well. It was a really good one to watch.
Yeah,
Mm.
I also watched the Barcelona Atletico Madrid. I will tell when we are resolving the market of Atletico
Yeah,
Madrid Barcelona. But yeah, it was it was quite a crazy game. I was not expecting it to go in that way. Let's say it like that.
no, for sure, for sure. Right, have we got uh in the chat like we need to add the link to our? Oh, you've done it already.
Of course,
Cool.
you know me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, see Lord Zuko. See the comments now that are coming in on the right hand side.
Oh, that's cool. I always like to see like comments because
Yeah,
then
so
you know
now
like who's in the chat. You can
exactly.
really talk with them more.
So now we don't need to like wait for them to come up. So okay, I was just showing Hugo, by the way, some cool rebranding stuff that we've been doing for Predictfully. Um, so this little greeny color, Hugo, that is like around the thing now, that's
Yeah.
going to change to the mint color that I showed you.
Oh, this is beautiful. I
This is a
really,
little
really
hot.
enjoyed the color.
This is a little halfway here, but yeah. So people who don't know, like our intention is that we're just freshening up some of the comms and some of the things that are going to be coming out from Predictfully in the coming days. So worth checking out. Worth checking out. Right.
Yeah.
So we are here today to talk a little bit about some of the games that we've been watching, and also to make some new markets, and to have a look at the fixtures that are going to be happening this weekend.
I think this weekend is a packed weekend. We don't have Premier League football, but we got the FA Cup. Like,
Yeah,
it is not the best in my opinion, but I still like to see it.
I love
Like,
the FA Cup. The FA Cup is magical. I will not have
yeah.
a word said about it. I
Yeah, but I
absolutely.
think for you as a Newcastle supporter, this is a chance to win a trophy.
Well, I don't know because we've got Aston Villa this weekend who have been
Yeah.
playing very well. So I think it will be a very interesting match for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you want to start? Do you want to look at the fixtures first, or do
No,
you
I
want
think we
to?
can first resolve the markets. I
Yeah.
think we can start with the Thunder against the Bucks.
Okay, so this is
Like I
basketball,
would,
NBA.
did we start with the NBA? I think, but what is quite fun about this game, the Thunders were favorites. They're first in the league.
Yeah.
Everyone, we got quite a lot of 47K volume,
Wow.
and the Bucks. I'm just looking up where they are, but they are not high up. They're
Okay.
really low in the league, and they're 22nd in the league.
Yeah.
You already know what is coming when I'm explaining that they are high up. Our followers thought they would win easily.
Hmm.
The Bucks won.
Really?
Yeah, the Bucks
Wow.
won with 93 against 110, really against like everyone's opinion.
That's
Our
amazing.
followers were like, what did they do? 95 to 5.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, this is an easy game. and the Bucks in some way they managed to win.
Oh,
It was,
incredible.
yeah, I was so surprised when I looked it up. I did some research about these markets. I was like, yeah, because sometimes the NBA markets, I create a market that's like a little easier because we don't have too many NBA fans for more people to engage with it.
Hmm.
And I was not expecting the Bucks to win like also
No,
quite
it's wild.
easily because normally the Thunders are like when they're favorites in basketball, what I see, they normally win, and when they are
Yeah.
really favorites, they always win. But like
Yeah. Okay.
this time, they lost.
Yeah.
So that was
Uh,
quite interesting.
um, Hugo, just do me a favor before we continue. Go to your X and just see on Predictfully's Twitter account if this has posted, because it doesn't look like it has. So it looks like the stream has gone live, but the post hasn't landed on the timeline, which would,
Yeah, also not on your thing.
yeah. So I'm just going to quickly go and see if there is a setting that I have missed. Remove YouTube from this stream. No, I don't want to do that. So it's on YouTube at the moment. Go to X here. Right. So I've put the fixture in. I've done it. And I've also done it on mine. Save changes. So I don't know why that hasn't posted. So do I need now then instead to go and actually post it on our streams as well? And if I do, how can I grab? So if I open the live video, there we go. How can I grab the copy link? Here we go. Right. So I'll do it on mine first. Sorry to interrupt you, and sorry to everyone.
Yeah, no problem.
I noticed that this happened to somebody yesterday on X. So I wonder if there is a problem that it's happening with StreamYard and its connection to X. But I'm going to say we're live, and what are we doing? We're live, and we are building / resolving prediction markets for the weekend. Come join us. Great. Okay. And then I'm going to post exactly the same thing. So I'm going to copy there. And so this is going out on Predictfully's post. Boom. Right. So now if I go to here, right, there you go. Now we're up.
Yeah, now I
So,
see it on Predictfully.
so
I
now
got
I'm
like
going to
a
go to my.
notification.
So this is something we need to take care of, because if that's going to keep happening, we need to build into the process that every time we launch a stream, that we every time we launch a stream that we have to make the post. So now I'm going to do it from, here we go, from my own. We're live, building, resolving prediction markets for the weekend. Come join us. Okay, prediction markets for the on at Predictfully for the weekend. Come join us. Post. Right. Let's make sure we build it into our process, dude. That every time we go live, maybe what I could do is I could create a very quick 1-minute intro video.
Oh yeah.
So that
That's
when we
good.
go live, the video plays, and during that video, you get the link and post it in the groups, and I get the link and I make the posts on Predictfully and on my own.
Yeah. Sounds as a really good plan.
Okay, cool. Right. Sorry to interrupt you. Let's resolve some more markets.
No. Yeah, we just at the NBA market. We talked about that the Bucks randomly won. I would almost say, but it is like a big stand. I mean, number
So was that
122.
was that a point as a problem as well then for like the season? So like in terms of the league and that kind of stuff, that it changed the outcome of the league standings or anything like that, or was it just a shock but it won't matter too much for
like at the end, they play so many games. Like
Yeah.
I would say, like it wouldn't really matter for them. Like now they're like in the total, they're like now seconds. They're let me see how many points behind. Ooh, I'm not certain how many points behind because NBA works differently, but they're like
Hmm.
just behind the Pistons. I mean, it's always sad to lose against the number 22 in the league.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
but
literally
then,
like Arsenal losing to Brentford, or sorry, to
yeah,
Burnley.
yeah, but like
Wow.
that is the bridge I was already thinking.
Yeah.
Who also was number one? They were number two, but they are Arsenal number one,
Can I
and they
see?
didn't play that well.
Yeah, show me the graph. I was like, yeah, look at this. I love this. So
Yeah,
I said this to Jason yesterday, my friend. I was like, it's a really interesting market because before going into the game, Arsenal were literally at 100%.
yeah, that was
So if
here.
you'd have bought Brentford yesterday,
I did.
did you? Or a draw, sorry, a draw.
I
If
what
you
I did, I
Yeah,
was looking at the prices, what I got back. I
yeah,
put 1K on Brentford, and I got
yeah,
like 2.24K for that one, and I
yeah.
put 1K on a draw, and that one I got 28K if it would go.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, this is like too. I was like, I wasn't too certain about Arsenal. I was like, okay, I got them 1 in 28 back.
Yeah.
And I even sold my Brentford shares at some point, and I kept my draw
And
shares.
oh, really?
Yeah, it was
So
like,
I was saying to Jason yesterday because I've been working on like AI agent stuff recently.
yeah,
I've been doing a little bit of work on that, and I've been thinking about how we can create a really good content engine for Predictfully. It's really important to me that we get that right. And one of the things I said was like, it's really interesting to the market had that at 100%. But in my opinion, at Brentford, there was a really, really good case there for a draw anyway. Like Brentford have been playing well. Arsenal, after this result now, have only won 2 games in their last 6. Like I think there was I didn't think that was that much of a shock last night. In fact, I was even in the group saying I think, well, you've seen me all week. I've been saying I think Arsenal are
yeah,
about to bottle everything because I just know how they operate, and this is between February and April, it all falls apart for Arsenal, and I just think it's going to happen again. And I love to see them yesterday that happened, and then obviously that point where the green bar then went up to where did it finish? Like 80, 90?
here
Where did that finish at the end?
it went to
No, at the end.
75, and oh no, at the end it went
Yeah,
to 89.
89. So that must have been when they got the yes, Dean
Yeah,
bottle job, Arsenal bottle job. They
this will
really are
probably
bottle.
be, yeah, 54 was someone buying. I think the game just ended or was like the last seconds
Yeah,
of the game. Then
yeah.
someone was like, I'm putting my points here. But also what
Good
I
for
love to
them.
see
Hmm.
lately, well, of course we have a lot of markets open and not everyone participates in
But
every market. One or more the
yeah.
favorites, but we see more and more unique traders in every market.
Hmm.
I think that is
Amazing.
really nice to see. For this one, we got 11. It is really going up. And that is something for
Yeah.
me as creating the market. I see more
Hmm.
and more people be happy with it. That is something I enjoy to see.
And that's about to improve significantly too, because with the new communication branding that I was
Yeah,
showing you before the show, we're about to go very, very seriously on like the cadence of our posting and also the variety of our posting, where we'll be talking about who Predictfully are and what we're building, but also when we'll be talking about specific markets that we're creating um, and trying to make them as relevant and topical and up to date as possible. And that's we're very, very close now to being able to go out and really start to like onboard users because we've got a fun thing going on. So I'm
yeah.
grateful to everyone who's carried on paying attention and supported us as we've gone. Right, this was the one. This was last night. Holy
This was
shit!
also, yeah. I was half watching it, and it was like I was like because this one we were talking about the other one yesterday, but this one went to 99.11 for like the share price. Someone was
Wow.
like, Barcelona away will easily win. I mean, Atletico Madrid is always like a team that can perform,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
sometimes they don't. But for Atletico Madrid, what to someone who put a lot of points on Barcelona forgot is that Atletico, for them, the league is over. The only
yeah,
thing they can still win now is the cup, and they like to win stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah, for
they're
sure.
really, really putting everything into the cup to win. So
And
yeah, this is
Barcelona are still fighting for the league, fighting for the Champions League, fighting for this cup.
yeah,
Already done the other cup. Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I completely agree, man. I completely agree. It's also, do you know something I just thought about? In Europe, who is the longest standing manager of a team?
I
Who
think
is?
it is Simeone.
I think Simeone must be high on that list because he
Yeah,
has
but
been in
he's
charge
also,
of
I
that
think, the
club for.
most paid trainer.
Is he? Let's see.
Uh,
Longest serving manager, football
uh,
manager in Europe currently. Here we
but
go.
Simeone it is.
Ready?
But he was it
No,
already
no,
in
no.
2023.
As of early 2026, it's Frank Schmidt at Heidenheim in Germany because he's been there for 18 years, and then it's uh, Diego Simeone at Atletico,
Yeah,
who's been
also for
there since
18 years.
December 2011 actually. So it's not 18 years.
Oh, then my article here is wrong.
Okay. He's been there since December 11. That's still 15 years, dude. And Guardiola has been in charge at Manchester City now for 10 years.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was also reading it. I was like, I know he's there for a long time, but not
So do
that
I.
long.
Fuck, yeah, I can't believe it's that long. That is wild.
Yeah,
And then it's Gasparini at Atlanta, which goes to show when you give people continuity and consistency, they do well because Atalanta probably had their best period ever in the last few years. Like certainly that I can remember. They've really been challenging and doing great things. But how cool, right? That's uh,
yeah,
yeah. I think anyone betting against the team that Simeone manages is crazy. So yeah, I'm
yeah, but like
quite pleased
really,
to see it.
yeah, but really, someone was like really saying there was no chance that something else would happen. I was so
Yeah,
surprised about that. But then
yeah,
I'm looking at the highest paid manager, yeah, the Simeone.
yeah.
And then the second one is Inzaghi at Al Hilal, but I don't really count
Doesn't really
the
count, does it? No.
yeah. But I will also resolve this one quickly because I know you have to leave in 7 minutes.
It's okay.
So
We
that we
can
can
go. We can go a little bit longer, but yeah, I need to
yeah,
go
but
at 1 o'clock.
see like at the new market or the markets that are coming up.
Yeah,
What I always do because I always like to play with the markets. Like I make them, I won't play immediately. I always take my time, but at some
yeah.
point I always like to play with it. And like today, I'm looking up. Always use the expiring button. That means I
Okay.
see the fixtures that expire the more close by, like from where we are now, and then I
Uh-huh.
see like tonight's games are Rennes to PSG,
Hmm.
Dortmund versus Mainz, and Wrexham versus Ipswich.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I think these are the markets we got for tonight because Friday always the less big games, but then you
I'm
got
gonna
like,
I'm gonna make some predictions right now. I think there's money on the table there for PSG. I think they'll beat Rennes. So I would bet on PCG. I would predict PSG win.
yeah,
I
but then
would.
the problem with PSG, your what you get back won't be the highest because yeah, somebody already bought a lot of PSG shares.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Okay.
Just, so like then you need to be like 100% certain. I don't think it is currently the best, but yeah, I
I
think
think.
there's more chance of like a draw for Dortmund Mainz.
Yeah, I do too. I agree with you on that. I
And then
think
we
there's a
got
good.
Wrexham Ipswich, also a nice one because it's a cup
Yeah,
game. Always
I
these
quite
English
fancy
championship.
I quite fancy Wrexham here, having watched them against who did they play in the last round? Um, was
Uh,
it was it Cardiff?
I will look it up for you because I'm not. To
Yeah,
be honest, I don't watch all the all the FA Cup
I
games
do.
mainly.
So I do because I'm in the UK and we make a big deal of
They
it.
play
But
against Forest.
Oh, that's
and
right.
they
They
beat
played
them on
against.
penalties.
Yeah, that's right. They beat them on penalties. That was a great game as well. And it's at Wrexham, and I think they're enjoying a cup run. And I'm going to say Wrexham there. So I'm going to say
Ah,
PSG draw Wrexham. What do you
and
say?
I'm going definitely for Ipswich. I
Okay.
always like them. I think they will win. I think they will definitely go to the Premier League next season.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm quite certain about that. I will also put in a draw because I would say Dortmund, but I don't like the prices currently at Dortmund.
Yeah.
So I will go for a draw, and
Uh-huh.
then yeah, I will probably still go for Paris Saint-Germain. It is
Okay.
not the
So
best price currently, but I
okay.
believe that it is still worth it because Paris Saint-Germain is never really losing.
Well,
They always win.
I've just written those down, and when we come back on Monday, we can resolve and we can see who did better there, and that it all really depends on that Ipswich Wrexham match.
Yeah.
Someone in the
No,
audience has said, Ben White, why are you so harsh? Just reply again and say, what am I being harsh about? Am I being harsh about Barcelona getting beaten by it? I think it might be that. But tell me, I want to understand why you think I'm being harsh, because I didn't think I was that harsh.
no,
But
Zuko is a big Barcelona fan.
yeah, I know. Fair
Yeah, I
play,
mean
Lord
that is
Zico.
the thing about the league, the how is it called? The Spanish League Cup.
La
Not
Liga. Oh, La Copa.
no, the Copa, the Copa del Rey.
Yeah.
They got another game left. It is hard for them, but they still have game left.
Oh, wow. So it's two legs.
Yeah, it's two legs.
Ah, I didn't
But
know
now,
that.
to quickly also go over like the other games of this weekend, we
Yeah.
got two Apex markets. Man
Yeah.
City versus Salford. Will City score more than 5 goals?
When is that?
People
Is that
don't think
tonight
so.
or is it tomorrow?
No, this tomorrow. Tomorrow, if
Okay.
I'm correctly, the
Yeah.
14th. Yeah, at four
Okay. Yeah.
o'clock or 3 o'clock for you guys. 4 o'clock here in the
Yeah.
Netherlands.
This is a
And
really cool one because Salford is the club that a lot of the Manchester United ex-players are co-owners of. So,
oh,
like, I think Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, Nicky Butt, there's a few of them from the class of '92, that great team with David Beckham and all of those lot that went through. I'm pretty sure they saved Salford and went and bought it. So it's really interesting because it's like City versus Salford. They're very local rivals, but also there's a little bit which is it's kind of like City versus United as well because they're kind of co-owners of it. That'd be a
oh,
great
that's
game.
fun.
So will Man City score 5 or more goals?
Yeah,
So it's not
yeah, that's
more than
about
five. Is included, right?
yeah.
Five or
Score
more.
5 or more goals.
Great. Okay. I think
Yeah.
they will. I think they'll score 5 or more. Yeah, I do think they will. So
Yeah,
I'm going to
I'm
make a
like
prediction.
also we got like currently people are thinking they won't. I mean, I was Burnley, they scored three. They must score like 5 goals against Salford.
Dude, did you watch them against Fulham the other night? Like they'll
Yeah,
score
Fulham.
goals.
The when I said Burnley, I meant Fulham. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Fulham.
like,
Yeah,
but the
yeah, yeah.
problem is City. Sometimes they stop scoring. They're like, don't care. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
once it's one,
Don't
it's
care.
one. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, interestingly, against that team, I think Pep will start a different team. He'll bring in some reserves and some players who aren't playing all the time, and I think they'll be playing for their place. So I think they might carry on. I think they'll score 5. I think I could see that finishing at Manchester City Stadium 2, 6-1.
6-1.
That's my prediction on the score of that game.
That's a big prediction.
And then the next
Yeah.
one, let's not talk about it. Let's
No, I mean, it is who's going to the next round. I mean, for Aston Villa, they still have eyes on the league, I would say.
yeah,
I
they
think they
should.
will focus more on the league. So
And
I
they have
think,
Europa League as well.
yeah, I think they will skip this one, and Newcastle will win, will go through.
That would be great. I would love Newcastle to have a good cup run. Um,
Yeah.
are those boxing matches and that MMA are they happening this weekend? So is it
No, they're not happening this weekend.
ah
Maybe no, the 21st was one. This one is 21st of February.
okay, yeah.
That is Bryce against Garcia. This
Yeah.
one, 2nd of March, 4th of April.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
So they're gonna
we
go.
got
They're
another
gonna get
boxing
knocked
match.
down.
Yeah,
I just didn't realize. So this is the order that they were created in, rather than when they're
yeah.
expiring.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, I changed to creating because I knew we could see the AFX markets on top.
Got
I
it.
think, yeah, for this weekend we got quite some nice matches.
Yeah.
You have next week, midweek, we have Milan Como. I got
Oh,
like
great
for
game.
the stream, we're looking to do maybe a stream on Wednesday. I was
Yeah.
really looking at some research about Como. Do you know some stuff about the club Como?
I know that they were purchased and that they've got a lot of money, and I think Fabregas went there to be manager for a while, but I don't know enough about it. And obviously, it's on Lake Como, which is one of the most beautiful places in
Yeah,
Europe and the world. Yeah.
but it is like it got bought by the brothers Hortano from the Serie D in 2019. They are
How
like the
cool is that?
richest family in Indonesia. They were selling cigarettes, and they bought
Ah,
it for like $850,000 or euros. And
that's so
yeah,
cool.
and then they made like Thierry Henry, Rafa Varane, they're also shareholders, and they
Yeah.
really got them up from the Serie D up like to the Serie A, and now they're
Yeah.
really going there. I think it's really cool to see that. Also,
What's
the Fabregas is the
amazing?
trainer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is he still in charge there,
yeah,
Fabregas?
he's still in charge, and you got
Yeah,
Morata, Sergio Roberto, Alberto Moreno, some like
amazing.
older.
What's really
Yeah.
cool about Como, and I think the reason they've been able to do this so quickly is because if have you ever been to Lake Como, Hugo?
Uh, no, no. I've been to
It
Milan nearby, but
Lake Como is the most beautiful location in, I'm going to say in Europe, maybe in the world. It is absolutely magnificent. So the
yeah.
idea of being like a football player coming towards the end of your career and someone offers you an Al Hilal type payday, like a really, really good salary, but you get to go and live in Como for fucking 2 years. Like I would be no conversation. I'd be like, yep, let's do it. There's like I would choose Como over Saudi Arabia every day of my life,
Yeah, but
just
like
because,
you're
yeah,
you're
because I don't want to go
comparing
and live in.
Como to Saudi Arabia. That this is like in someone that who would go for Saudi Arabia. Like,
Yeah, well, people, like the people that are over there playing money, like Ronaldo and all the other things like that.
yeah,
But I just
okay.
think in terms of like playing in Serie A, living in Como, I think that is like for a team now that are one of the richest teams in Europe. That would be if I were having like my final
Destination.
destination before I retired, Como would be the place where I would want to play football.
Yeah, but I think it is cool that they don't spend a lot. They're like really chilled, and I think
Mm.
that's really cool. I mean, you saw the same with Brighton. They also
Yeah.
came from like the League
Yeah, they did
Two
very
or
well.
League
Well,
One.
Wrexham are doing it now, and
Yeah.
I know people are a bit funny with Ryan Reynolds and his co-owner about like the way they're doing it and stuff, but actually, uh, the work they are putting into that football club is completely regenerating Wrexham as a town as well. Like new stadium, hospitality, pubs, hotels, because people want to come to Wrexham now to experience
Mm.
what it means to be around that kind of like Hollywood zero to hero kind of thing. So they've had two um, promotions in a row. It doesn't look like they'll get the third one this year, but they still can mathematically. And I think they will end up getting to the Premier League. But what they're doing is completely regenerating that part of the world, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, but I think it's always so cool that you don't have the owners like what they did at the start of Paris Saint-Germain, only buying big players, this and that, but really building a team. Like these
Yeah,
owners can do everything. Like the Como
yeah,
ones, they didn't care about money. If they're like the richest like in Indonesia. So
yeah,
also, I mean, you see it with Newcastle a little, but they're not allowed. It looks more that they're not allowed to spend more. But
yeah.
yeah, but
PSR,
also at
yeah,
Brighton. I mean, Brighton they really built it up from like the start, and now
yeah,
they are like
definitely.
competing in the Premier League in like the mid range. I think that is really cool.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
like yeah,
I agree.
for this weekend we got like quite some nice markets. We also have like here a
Yeah,
government shutdown market because we are sports focused as predictably, but we also
yeah,
want to have some other stuff. I think
yeah. A
there
little
was
bit of
like
culture.
yeah, on Poly Market, it went from like 96% this weekend to 24. We
Oh
have one
wow.
more week.
Yeah.
So yeah, curious how
Um,
that goes.
there's the Oscars as well, right? The
Yeah,
Academy
we got the
Awards.
Oscars. Yeah, they're coming. Here we got like where will everyone finish, who will relegate. Some nice markets about that. I mean, will Chelsea finish fifth? They're currently fifth. I don't see
Yeah.
them going in the top four, to be honest. Maybe lower that Liverpool will retake them, but
Wow. I think that's a good one. I personally think Chelsea will finish fifth.
yeah. Put your points what you're saying.
Yeah, I will do. I'll put my points where my mouth is.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
And
Well,
then
thank you, Hugo. I appreciate you creating all of these. Here are the Academy Award ones. That's going to be cool.
yeah. Yeah, they're
When
the
is that?
15th of March.
Okay. Well, be interesting to see.
Yeah.
There's a
And
lot, a
is
lot of
Taylor
fun things.
Swift pregnant?
Maybe she's
Yeah.
engaged. Who
Now
knows?
the rumors are more there than it was before.
Oh, really?
People say they see sort of a belly, but nobody
Uh,
confirmed anything yet. So yeah, you need to get more into Taylor Swifty fans.
okay. Let's see if we can find them. Right, I have to bounce, man. But thanks for this.
Yes,
This
no
is
problem.
great. And let's do it again on Monday, and we'll see where we're at.
Okay, thank you.
Come
Speak to
on,
you.
Wrexham. See you later.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye.